That 2K hasn't really had in the past few years, but I think this year's game, it's the most complete 2K yet.
So looking ahead, any NBA 2K21 next gen expectations for you guys? Have you guys talked about the next generation of NBA 2K?
I think everybody has. I'm ready for it. It's really the only game I'm looking forward to for next gen.
I really don't know what to expect.
Welcome, everyone. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum, and it's Walker in at the one. Now, here's Green. Pass to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
It could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks and he's going to make you pay.
Inside, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Walker.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's Green missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Brown, and here's Walker outside. Chris with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Wiggins, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds them.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Back to Walker. The three. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Chris, and Chris throws it down.
Now, Marquise Chris is becoming one of those guys you got to see when he's jamming it down.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Out to Hayward from past the arc. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson takes a three. Rebound, Boston. Now Tice. Brown outside. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and Thompson throws it down.
We all know that Klay Thompson's a great scorer, and we should talk more about his defense, so we will here. Intelligent and uses his length that time.
Now here's Walker. In the corner, Tatum with it. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots. Those long twos have started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Here's Wanamaker. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. 5 on the clock. Brown the pass to Smart. The offensive rebound. The Warriors leading. All alone, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
Here's Wanamaker at the tip, and Cantor able to finish.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Brown against Wiggins. Now the pass to Pascal. Here's Looney. Rebound by Williams.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wanamaker, the pass to Smart. Back to Wanamaker. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by the Celtics. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about...
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Eric Pascal, and it's Toscano in at the small forward. And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Boston. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Celtics making a change here. Tatum's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Steph Curry's checked in for Wiggins. Now here's Tatum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Wanamaker. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. Kemba Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Now, here's Walker. Smart misses. And here's Pascal to the inside. Pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Celtics trail by 4. Smart passes to Williams. And stolen by Hayward. Walker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
This is great to see. Williams shooting with confidence, wanting to add to his game.
It's Curry outside. And Boston with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Chris. 5 to shoot. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Launches it. And it's Curry with the rebound. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Walker. Stolen by Walker. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Smart's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Smart heads up defense by Walker, setting up the break. He's so good at coming up with those steals without putting himself or his team at risk. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams gets the bucket.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And now here's Chris. He's got 6. And Thompson kicks to Curry. From deep. Offensive rebound. Chris. The 3. And Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Walker in the post. Working on Chris. Tatum down low. Guarded by Curry. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And now here's Chris. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at center. That's the Boston 5. Now Wiggins. After Gordon Hayward's 3-pointer that didn't go. Wiggins finds Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Here's Tatum. Warriors with the rebound. Chris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, is Draymond Green out there playing with a watch? What timing on that alley-oop?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Brown. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Thompson passes to Chris. Right side, Green. Curry against Walker. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Cantor. Right side, Williams. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've had us.
And now, yep, this will be a Carter's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Smilagic. Here's Toscano. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
Smart's checked in for Boston. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Toscano. They get it back. Yep, that one goes. Toscano's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Williams dishes to Cantor. Outside, Smart. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Toscano passes to Looney. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the paint. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Robert Williams comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Wanamaker misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And stolen by Hayward. Here's Tice. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Green in at the center position. Tatum, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Chris, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Curry, here we go. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Nice job by Steph, just getting clever around the hoop and finding a way to get that one to the rim.
Walker surveying the floor and stolen by Chris. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Curry. Basket counts. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Awareness of what the defense is trying to do. Steph plays that one perfectly.
Tatum on the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the pass to Tice. And he comes up with the deuce. Tice has got his first points in this one.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Thompson in the posts. Tice is there. Thompson with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 19. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Knocked away. Passes to Smart. Pascal against Tatum. Outside, Walker. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. They get it again. Tice. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 19 points. And Hayward with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Curry. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Here's Curry with the 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tice, great positioning on the putback. Tice has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Steph Curry.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
It's blocked.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Snatched up. Goes up again. Here's Toscano. Guarded by Green. Here's Williams, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He's off on the first.
Kevon Looney always willing and able to do whatever it takes to help the superstar talent around him get the job done. He provided the Golden State Warriors with such huge minutes in those NBA Finals contests.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. That free throw from Lee is good. And both free throws good for Lee. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Kanter's shot is off. Pass to Looney. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
expect. I'm just ready to play. I'm going to be playing all day, so yeah, I just can't wait for it to drop.
There's so many players that look up to NBA 2K League pros, look up to the competitive scene. What advice would you give to upcoming players that are maybe interested in competing or trying to join the 2K League?
What I tell everybody that messages me or if they hit me up, I just tell them just to perfect your
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get down to business with this road.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Green dishes to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And there's Draymond playing his forceful brand of basketball, and that's the only way he knows how to play.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris's play trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Stolen by Thompson. And they're moving it up. Chris passed to Curry. And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And Green slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. Here's Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Chris throws it down.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Harris. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Eric Pascal comes in for Green. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Passes it to Craig. And stolen by Wiggins. Floats it up for Wiggins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And down hard. Flying high for the catch and flush. Wiggins gets off the ground in a hurry.
And the dunk by Grant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got his second basket of the game.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
And here is Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Warriors leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Safe to say that Curry's going to go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
And the three ball is good. Curry's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Craig kicks to Porter to the middle. Here's Plumlee, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Curry passes the basket. Throws it up high. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Enjoy. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
They've got Curry, and it's Poole in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Denver, Harris comes in for Porter. And Murray's subbed in for Morris. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green. Here's Toscano. He's covered by Murray. Down low, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
It's tipped. Curry against Murray. To the paint. And the dunk by Grant.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in. Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Torrey Craig. Good.
The inventiveness inside. Even when you contest Chris, he figures out a way to score.
Murray kicks to Barton. Pass to Millsap. Feeds it to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Millsap. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Chris has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry's shot is off.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Harris. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Grant leading the charge.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player. He welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Jokic passes to Morris. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Over to the left wing. Thompson in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. That one from long range. Curry's got 14 points.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Porter, no luck.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Millsap. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. And it's Torrey Craig in for Jeremy Grant. Morris passes to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Floats it up for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Man, such a great scorer already. Wiggins, boy, still trying to blow out the rest of his game. Increased production across the board. I think it's just a matter of time with this guy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
It's Curry outside. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 17 now.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Millsap, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I like about Paul Millsap is he's relentless. There's no let-up when he's out there. I mean, he goes after every ball.
And there's the pass to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Left side, Harris. Jokic kicks to Murray. Millsap passes to Barton, and Barton throws it down.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Thompson dishes to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Curry, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
The deep 3 from Thompson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
It's Barton with the drive. Millsap passes to Barton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, an explosive player on the drive. When Barton puts it on the deck, the defense knows they're in trouble. On their heels.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Poole the pass to Toscano. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 14. It's Barton with the drive, and it's denied. Floats it up for Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Barton with it, and Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Haskell against Barton. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Craig, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Craig's got his first bucket in this one. Poole the pass to Smilagic. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Toscano, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Porter in the corner. Launches a 3. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Wiggins passes to Looney. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. 58 seconds left in the third. Morris kicks to Barton. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
You'd be hard-pressed to find another shooter in history with better range than Steph Curry. Those deep threes are nothing for him. And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Morris, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pascal, the pass to Looney. Nice D from Porter. Here's Craig. And the shot goes in. Craig's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Curry with a wide open look. Another three for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Warriors leading by 10. Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Eric Pascal. And there's Chris. And it's Toscano in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Jokic in the corner. To the wing on the left. Plumlee, the pass to Craig. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Lets it go with a 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 26 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Nuggets. Gary Harris comes in for Torrey Craig. Harris finds Jokic. Harris outside. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Offensive rebound, second-chance shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Green bounce pass. Chris banked in off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have...
Oh, what a dunk! And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And Chris throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Curry, here we go. And Chris throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Millsap kicks to Jokic. Back to Millsap. They need this. Harris passes to Barton. Shoots it up. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Curry dishes to Green. The shot from 20 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Green with the block. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. Here's Chris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist in the game. It's Barton on the wing. He's covered by Thompson.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
55 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Golden State moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line. Oh, Moore's in position, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Morris passes to Daniels. Plumlee dishes to Vonleh. It's deflected. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Lee. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets it to go.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Pass to Mulder. Here's Bowman. Pass to Looney. Over Plumlee. Off target with the jump hook. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for me.
thing. And don't be afraid. I know like sometimes in the community people don't like to give credit. They don't like to say they learned something from other people, but I never played power forward a day in my life. So when people were saying, oh,
for the land of the...
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. And for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And stolen by Hayward. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws. And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Tice passes to Hayward. Over Murray. Barton with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The Celtics working the ball around now. Good on the shot. Brown's got his second bucket.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Murray outside. On the wing, Harris to the middle. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Tice gets it to go.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Loads it up for Millsap, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Millsap against Brown. Inside. Outside for Millsap. Back to Barton. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise with a coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Now here's Millsap after Jaylen Brown's miss. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Barton against Walker. There's the pass to Hayward. Passes it to Tice. The kick out to Walker. From deep three-point range, Hayward can't hit. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 7. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Morris after Enes Kanter's basket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brown hammering it in.
Oh my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny. Now here's Smart, and the layup falls.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Down low. Here's Craig. That one doesn't go. Excellent D from Cancer. It's Smart with the drive. The shot's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the inside, Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Morris dishes to Porter. Morris kicks to Porter. Back to Morris. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Morris. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a few thoughts about how to help his team.
Selfless. I mean, you need to put your pride.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Porter. Grant is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Celtics leading by 8. Outside, Smart. On the wing, Williams. Back to Smart. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. Shot, high post, with the putback. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls for the Nuggets. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Porter. And Murray's subbed in for Morris. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. The Nuggets trail by 8. Craig passes to Jokic. Here's Craig, guarded by Tatum. Murray surveying the D. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
For Denver, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 9. Floats it up for Murray.
And Millsap is a team player. Someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Outside, Walker. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Harris is checked in for Denver. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Murray, the pass to Harris. And here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The pass to Smart. Here's Tice. 1:49 left here in the second. And a wide open look for Walker. Drills it from outside. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Barton. Got a hand on it. Smart against Murray. Off pass to Hayward.
But Gordon Hayward controls his body so well there. And when he gets his shoulder square, look out.
At the elbow, Jokic. Here's Barton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Marcus Smart. Right side to Walker. Here's Kanter. Rebound by the Nuggets.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Walker. Celtics passing it around. Kanter dishes to Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Harris. Denver making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Kemba Walker. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Jokic with the steal. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. One-on-one here. And Tice throws it down.
Boy, I love seeing Kanter distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Tatum. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tice finds Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Wanamaker. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that's a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
To the middle. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Millsap passes to Jokic. Three-pointer, Barton. Rebound, Boston. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. It's good. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Barton finds Millsap. Back to Barton. Now Jokic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Hayward. Walker the pass to Hayward. Back to Walker. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Williams kicks to Walker. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics. Grant outside. Stolen by Walker. And another fast break chance here for the Celtics. Here we go. And good that time.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Master Grant. Back to Jokic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Brown down low. He's against Jokic, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Pass to Craig, and stolen by Tatum. Brown against Murray. Williams, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist in the game. Barton outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Craig. The putback. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. In the corner, it's Hayward to the inside. And the basket by Tatum. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Williams finds Tatum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside for Murray to end the run. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. The pass to Plumlee and stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. It's tipped. Here's Wanamaker. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Boston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Millsap and Plumlee are playing up front. Monte Morris is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Smart passes to Wanamaker. Back to Smart. Porter against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And that one is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Passes it to Wanamaker. To the paint. Millsap with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Harris. And the rejection by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Cantor. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by Williams.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. On the wing, Porter. And that one's good. Millsap.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Wanamaker, covered by Morris. Wanamaker the pass. Wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 21. And Porter, here we go. Morris kicks to Harris. Pass to Plumlee. Smart with the ball. Down low. Wanamaker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Plumlee against Smart. Porter looking it over. Millsap left side. And stolen by Tatum. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Morris dishes to Millsap. Plumlee trying to break loose. No good with the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Smart. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And the basket is good.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Smart against Harris. Smart passes to Williams. And that one, good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Boston making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Kanter. Semi Ojeleye comes in for Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Langford subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Clock at 6. Green kicks to Ojeleye. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Nuggets now. Daniels passes to Morris. Back to Daniels. Here's Vonleh. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Walker's shot is off. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Grant, that's good.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
Here's Walker. Pass to Langford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Zay's the best power forward in the league right now, or legit, or any of the other like top power forwards in the league, I was watching them. I was watching their games to learn what they were doing, where they were sitting on defense, where the sweet spot is on defense to play the drop and to play the corner and stuff like that. Like, you can always learn from other people.
100% agree with that, Deanie. But when people come to me, I'll come a different angle with this. I say work on your.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Now here's Walker. Outside Tatum. In the corner, it's Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Fires for 3. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown the pass to Walker. Tatum on the wing. Here's Tice. He can't hit that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green inside. Here's Curry with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Hayward.
You see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
Chris from down in the low post. It goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Thompson, and Curry has it in the corner. Walker with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Walker, stolen by Thompson. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I mean, look, he's going end to end. There aren't many guys in this league who can stay matched up with Curry. He's too smart, too quick, too fast, too good.
Up top, Brown. He's covered by Thompson. Out to Hayward. Pass to Tice. It's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Thompson right side. For the 3. The shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Boston leading by 5, and here's the fast break. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And they pick up 2. And it's 6 points for Jason Tatum.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Curry gets the bucket.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
Walker the pass to Cantor. That one falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
1:14 left to play here in the first. Pass to Toscano. Floats it up for Wiggins. Stolen by Cantor. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins drives in. Curry with it. Cantor covering. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Now, here's Pascal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Warriors trail by 9. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Wanamaker to the paint. Deflects the pass. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Smilagic. Nails the baby hook.
Tremendous feed from Lewin. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Celtics. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then it's Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1 spot.
I like how Hayward positions himself on the glass. I mean, he's great at tracking down the misses.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Chris finds Pascal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Williams with the steal. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hayward's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
This is where Hayward just gets better and better, squaring up off the catch.
Chris gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Smart. Tice inside. Covered by Chris. Stolen by Thompson. Pascal, the pass to Smilagic. Down low, 5 to shoot. Pascal's shot is off. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Smart. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. One-on-one here. Here's Chris. Here's Pascal. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pascal against Tice. Good work there as it goes. And the Celtics lead by 9. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Back to Walker. Passes to Cannon. Here's Wanamaker. Tice passes to Cannon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Brad Wanamaker. Warriors trail by 9. The pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Green against Walker. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. And again, no good by Golden State.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Wiggins, left side. Pass to Toscano. Off target from outside. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. It's rebounded by Curry. Walker against Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. Tatum deciding where to go with it. That'll do it for the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Out in front of the half is Boston. They lead by 11. And Shaq, what are your thoughts? And that's a wrap.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here's Walker, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Warriors trail by 8. Curry kicks to Green. Here's Chris. Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Tatum against Wiggins. Tatum's shot is off. The Warriors shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them.
And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Averaged more points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection. I mean, he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home.
And here's Tice after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Tice with the ball. Working on Chris. Yep, it counts. Tice has got 8 points.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Curry passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Poole, the pass to Chris. It's deflected.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
To the middle, releases. That's tipped. Thompson surveying the floor. Looking for Pascal, he gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on. You know, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Over to the wing. Poole, the pass to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Now, here's Tice. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Brown. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have a feel for his jump shot.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Floats it up for Wiggins, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Here's Wanamaker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got it all tied up now for Boston.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You'd like to get him the ball inside.
Thompson outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Chris throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Smart. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Misses there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Celtics, Tatum and Hayward are out on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Walker in at the 1. The shot's good from Kanter.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Kanter's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Curry passes to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Boston trailing. Walker dishes to Williams. Off on the layup. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Outside, Walker. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
For a player who won a national championship in college and has been outstanding since coming into the NBA, Walker may still rate as one of the game's more underappreciated players.
Back to Wiggins. Stolen by Walker. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the charge. The Warriors leading. And there's the pass to Toscano. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, such a powerful guy. Flying to the rim. Draymond with the catch and the flush.
Walker with it. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Toscano passes to Looney, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, shots don't get any higher percentage than this. Looney is solid at getting good positioning and finishing.
Walker in the post. Curry meets him. Williams can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Brown the pass to Hayward. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Curry fires from way outside. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown outside. The shot off that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Looney. He dishes it to Wiggins. Outside Curry. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Big bucket. That's how you do it if you're Steph Curry.
Brown outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hayward, and it goes down 2 points. And it's 9 points for Gordon Hayward.
A crucial bucket, a necessary bucket, and Hayward's the one who goes out and gets it for him.
Toscano passes to Looney. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
There's the athleticism. Hayward, he's proven he can get up and finish with power.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Curry, good.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to than Steph Curry? Who?
Tatum dishes to Williams. The kick out to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. But they recover it. Pass to Toscano. Curry against Brown. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Curry against Walker. Dishes it to Williams. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. To the inside. Here's Looney. And the call on the and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Walker finds Tatum. From deep. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Pass to Looney. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out.
on your guard skills. Now, look at the NBA nowadays. Everybody who plays can make reads. Everybody can dribble, really. Everybody can make a read. So if you're like a 7'2" center, when you get the rebound, somebody's going to drop because they're coming to rebound. Make that read, and that'll take you to the next step.
I definitely agree with that, Brendan. But for me, I just say, like, respect your craft. Don't.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Barton in at small forward.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, it changes that whole narrative.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
And Jokic drops them both. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
The Nuggets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Barton. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Passes to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
The pass to Thompson. To the paint. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
A great concentration from Paul Millsap there. He's used to having to score on difficult shots around multiple defenders.
Now here's Wiggins, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Warriors. And again, no good by Golden State. For Denver, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Millsap finds Harris, trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation for the Nuggets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris, and Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
And the turnover again by Denver. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Now here's Curry. They grab their own miss. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown.
A catch and shoot opportunity for Steph. It's just effortless.
Grant in the post, working on Pascal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now, I guarantee you, Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
Here's Pascal, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Pascal kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Down low, Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Curry passes to Pascal. Plumlee with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Back to Porter. Denver passing it around. And it's blocked. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Toscano passes to Poole. And here's Pascal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Denver on top, up by 4. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Andrew Wiggins. And it's Smailagic in at the 5. Here's Poole. 5 on the clock. Inside. And the basket by Smailagic.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And it's blocked. Stolen by Grant. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Green slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
The drive by Jokic. Barton in the corner. Back to Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Shot clock at 6. And Jokic throws it down.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy. If you dig down deep at some of the numbers, Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Pass to Jokic. To the left wing. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The drive by Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Floats it up for Wiggins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Harris inside the line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Warriors have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Back to Wiggins. 1:39 left to play here in the half. Smailagic passes to Toscano. And it's sent back by Jokic. To the paint, Grant finds Murray. Misses from short range.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Ball's knocked loose off his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. Paul Millsap is checked in for Grant. The Warriors making a switch here. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Golden State moving it around. Chris kicks to Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Will Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. The Warriors also with a sub. Haskell's checked in. Now here's Millsap. To the inside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Wiggins. For the finish. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Porter, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got 6.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Here's Chris, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Misses from close range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, even with all the... And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Millsap and Jokic, the big man. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Floats it up for Jokic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Jokic on an alley-oop, sweet.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing 2-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door to keep him out of the gym, and he still might try to find a way in.
Harris finds Murray. That evens the score.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Martin with it, now defended by Wiggins. It's deflected. Millsap passes to Jokic. The 9-foot shot. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
And there's another turnover by the Nuggets. For the Nuggets, Michael Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
So it's Denver now. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. It's stolen by Curry, and it's the Warriors on the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pascal, the pass to Chris. On the wing, Thompson. Yes, that goes in.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Curry. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 9. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Thompson with it, out guarded by Murray. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Passes it to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Chris throws it down.
How about Chris using a little bit of muscle to get his way, fighting through the contact that time?
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic, and Morris subbed in for Murray. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. The Nuggets trail by 5. Down low, here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality, and then, of course, a power finish.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Craig passes to Plumlee. Good D by Thompson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Chris with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Outside for Curry. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And he recovers it. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Stolen by Thompson. By himself. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
We all know that Klay Thompson's a great scorer, and we should talk more about his defense, so we will here. Intelligent and uses his length that time.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Morris passes to Porter. Pascal with the steal. Outside Curry. Back to Wiggins. The pass to Pascal. And Thompson launches it from deep. Nice open look, but it's no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Warriors ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-6 run. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green down low with Looney. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Curry. And it's Pascal in at the small forward position. Lobbed up there for Green. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Draymond Green showing that he can get up there, showing some bursts.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris dishes to Plumlee. The kick out to Porter. Pulls it up. They get it back. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Morris. Plumlee with the steal. Harris with it. Now Green defending.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Here's Looney, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee, hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And again, no good by Golden State.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now, here's Pascal. Following the miss by Gary Harris.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Plumlee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Catches his defender a little bit out of position. Plumlee makes a strong move to take advantage.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Eric Pascal. So he can't get either to fall. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Jokic. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nuggets. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in for 3. Harris. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the call up against Jokic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Curry against Murray. Out to Thompson. To the middle. And Chris throws it down.
Now Marquise Chris can get up off that floor. Wow.
Murray finds Jokic. Right side Millsap. Back to Jokic. And stolen by Chris. Green with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. And he lobs it up. And Chris throws it down. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 17.
And Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Jokic. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Pass to Curry. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Steph Curry.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Denver passing it around, and stolen by Chris. Wiggins passes to Chris, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now here's Wiggins following the miss by Jokic. That one good for 2.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Thompson. It's stolen by Harris. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Feeds it to Millsap. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside, Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Pretty sweet right there. Draymond Green, of course, being unselfish and looking to involve his teammates.
Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Seven seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Chris. Here's the teardrop. And Lee with the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, off. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Don't let no one stop you from doing what you want to do, not even yourself, and keep grinding, and you should get what you want.
Awesome. Great advice. Well, thank you all for joining us on 2K TV. Congratulations.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Here's Walker. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Harris passes to Millsap. Harris kicks to Jokic. It's good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Walker. Here's Tice. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
Pass to Jokic and stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And stolen by Tatum. Brown against Barton. The kick out to Tatum. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Murray outside. Pass to Millsap. And stolen by Hayward. The finish. And then Brown with the dunk.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. The dish to Millsap. It's stolen by Tice. And another fast break chance here for the Celtics. Here we go. Tips it up, and Tatum stays with it. And it's a tie ball game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 6.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And that one's good. Millsap. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
To the wing right side. Walker the pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. Celtics passing it around. Tatum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Brown gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Martin surveying the floor. Outside for Murray. It's rebounded by Tice.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Williams' shot is off.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Grant dishes to Morris, and it's blocked by Brown. And another fast break chance here for the Celtics. Here we go. And finished off by Brown.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Michael Porter. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. Here's Williams. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Morris. And it's blocked by Brown. And he gets it back. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. Stolen by Grant. Brown against Porter. Grant outside. He dishes it to Plumlee. He can't get that one. Excellent D from Cancer. To the paint. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Back to Morris. Grant outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Count it.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. Brown outside. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Here's Smart. And the 3 off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Smart.
And the pick fella, Mason Plumlee, you know, he can start for some teams in this league, but he's been dynamite off the bench for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you take a look at his game, Greg, and defense and rebounding and finishing, all high level. But the one thing that's underrated, but I appreciate a lot, is his passing game. It's come a long way. He does a lot to help you in a reserve role.
Here's Porter. That shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Enes Kanter. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Denver also making some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Gary Harris in for Torrey Craig. And Jokic gets it to go.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Inside. Poke loose. Tice finds Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Walker's shot is off.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
Pass to Tice. Tatum on the wing. Back to Tice. Up again, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his first basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Here's Millsap. 8 points for him. Harris passes to Jokic. And there it is for him.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Smart. No good on the three. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Down low, here's Jokic. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Kevin,
thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 14 points, 2 blocked shots. And that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The drive by Jokic. Harris. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Tatum. That shot, no good. Barton with some nice D. Here's Harris. Got a piece of it.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Denver also making some changes. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Harris. Craig, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brown. Tice in the high post. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
It's stolen by Tice. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops by Hayward. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams. The Nuggets also changing it up. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. And Morris subbed in for Murray.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Craig. He's covered by Kanter. And the turnover again by Denver. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. That one goes. Count it.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Morris.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Craig kicks to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Out to the right wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And the pass to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Plumlee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that's It's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Grant, that's good.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Brown wide open. He fires. And Cantor able to finish. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Here's Wanamaker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams kicks to Cantor. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Pass to Brown. And here's Cantor. Brown the pass to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line. Stolen by Walker. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Celtics lead by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Offensive rebound. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Barton.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
And he's able to get it back.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the dunk by Brown.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Millsap finds Jokic. Count that one. And that's now 10 points for Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
To the middle, Hayward, and Hayward at the stop.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Ogden, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Well, you don't see bigs with Jokic's skill level very often. His athleticism, very average, but he still can throw it down if he has to.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Millsap's running, and there's the feed to Harris. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brown kicks to Hayward. Over Harris. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And a switcher also for Denver. Porter's checked in for Will Barton. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tries yet again. The kick out to Walker. 6 to shoot. Tatum passes to Tice. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Pass to Murray. Denver passing it around. Now here's Millsap. Jokic with it. Defended by Hayward. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Millsap with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, a big reason Millsap's a star is because of his defense. Great anticipation to come up with the steal and push it on the break.
Celtics leading by 11. Up top, Walker. He's covered by Murray. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Jokic. Tips it. Walker with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Passes it to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. Morris passes to Bates-Diop. Jokic kicks to Morris. To the paint. Here's Vonleh. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Smart dishes to Langford. Back to Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.